brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California, speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Damn, talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down like when y'all 12. You wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real. It's so
Cali, go closer. Do like a lot of to the clipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick up to your nose, this rolling stone and no. California, ill as pneumonia when we can fold you with that villain's aroma, peeling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers, not pulling the out to show you, but the brains over the rover. They put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain, so you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the rotor.
Yeah. Hey, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. Then it's only me. Wait till they, then give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team, give me a team, give me a team. They wanna scheme, cause I wanna sing. And she want the team, and she want the team, she want the team. I'm a die hype about, I'm a direction to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out, but I'm one away from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype inside. I've been married them, but I can't wipe and I'm wiping. I fell back in love with the process now. Should've started with that, yeah. Different than all of them rats, my heart is a test. Lab on them outside and stuff in the back. I've been walking them down and then walking them back like ill. Y'all gotta sell that, and the waist can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that. Dust these joints, I just need spell check. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give them the key, and it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, cause I wanna sing. And she want the team, and she want the team, she want the team. But they don't running all the gangs, oh yeah. But they can't running all the gangs, oh yeah. But they don't running all the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. But they don't running all the gangs, oh yeah. But they can't running all the gangs, oh yeah. But they don't running all the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. Then it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, cause I wanna sing. And she want a team, and she want a team, she want a team. So try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here. as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Out to the flat here for Johnson. Still going. He's on his way. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point by Bucker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. 1 play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They're such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Herbert now. Short throw caught by Bowers. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
All right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Mason Taylor. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. In motion, left goes Carter. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. Now this time Mahomes will throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
For the field goal, a 25-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. Just a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Herbert off of play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And the Chiefs are going to take over here up near the 40. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, boy, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know some big guy, we're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Raiders' 48-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll get that one to Carter complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now it's Mahomes again. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Up the middle, it's Chauncey. And he's up in it after a gain of 4, up to the 25-yard line. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Downfield and caught by Thornton. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Slant route going to be caught by Palmer. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2. The Chiefs, 6-yard line.
Here's Herbert. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Raiders 7.
So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak. On top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Johnson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. To the right side and caught by Dillon. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now here's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Now Mahomes. He'll find his man. That's Tanner again. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And now leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
At the 49-yard line.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they do.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and now it winds up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. A rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had a short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Now it's Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football. Now zapped right back in the other direction. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 76 yards. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Raiders 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's to Bowers once again. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Raider 1st down.
Herbert back to the air. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Justin Herbert sacked. A loss of 14 on the play. It's 2nd down.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Herbert just beat the play clock. He's got his target. That's complete. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Looking downfield, he's got Thornton. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. His throw incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. The first month of the season has come.
A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 50 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And play. Stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. Out of the gun, Herbert. And as it's throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row. First down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they can be set up with a first and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Play action. It's Herbert. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And Kansas City's offense now set, ready to go. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The first down carry here for Johnson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll check this one down at the checker. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And 3rd and 8 now.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy with career touchdown number 60. And the Chiefs are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by Butker is on target. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Paul. They got a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Herbert off the play action. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it with Genty. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
That's good for Las Vegas.
Herbert. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Bowers. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll take it into the end end zone for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. KC's offense ready to take over. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. The sack recorded, it's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
19-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. This ball caught by Strange. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. We're back now in KC. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. We'll get this complete to Worthy. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. But right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
The Raiders on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
They'll get this out to Jeanty.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 32-yard line.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now Herbert off the bootleg. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Dante Thornton,
A 5-yard touchdown.
and the Raiders are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And bulldozing his way through. And he returns this to the 22. And now here comes Kansas City.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
Now here's Mahomes.
There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Now Mahomes. Screenplay, Johnson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Will go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the
Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And Xavier Worthy,
56 yards.
and the Chiefs use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Mahomes will do it himself.
And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
So the Raiders now down by 7, 2:21 the time left. Herbert now. There's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Pass right side, caught by Thornton.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
A run straight ahead with Jeanty. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Here's 1st and 10. Herbert going to throw.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
All right, let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their #1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't.
Now 1st and goal.
Kappa.
Jeanty will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
2nd and goal.
They'll try to punch it in with Jeanty.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll go again with Jeanty.
And he's in for the touchdown with a clock reading 000. And the extra point, if they hit it, will send this thing to overtime.
Brandon, we've seen this many times before. They've got the momentum. They just scored. Go for 2 and end this thing now.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. One last throw here for Herbert. And it's incomplete. So they gambled and went for 2. They went for the win, and it cost them the game.